excited we get to walk onto the plane. I never get to do this and it makes me really happy.
And the plane's pink.
Legitimate airline.
If everyone heard that, it's our exact feeling. She said we're so happy that Wizz Air is a legitimate airline because we weren't too sure getting onto this plane, but
it's pink, so it's fine.
we're so excited. Here we come, Budapest! We made it to Budapest! Oh my goodness, I love Hungary. And well, they're different sizes right now because that piece just fell off, but you put it together and look at chimney. I'm trying Madison's chocolate one now. I can't go over how good these are. They like wrap them around like a spool, so you get all the different like layers, and then you put a little piece of heaven on top. I need to make these every single day. There needs to be a recipe. It's like a little crunchy donut of love. So we're technically only here for like a day and a half, plus or minus a few extra hours. So we opted to get one of those like hop on, hop off bus passes, which is like super touristy, but we're literally just hitting up the tourist spots while we're here. So we're hoping that that is going to be worth the money. And everything here we already found out is super, super cheap. Like there was this one place at our Airbnb. There's this one really nice restaurant that our Airbnb host recommended that it was €3 for 3 courses. And we were just like, okay, we can do that. But the thing that's really funny is we went to go change our money. We went to like an ATM to like get Hungarian huffs. And we ended up taking out a lot of money because we can't really figure out the conversion. It's about...
I really overestimated the inflation and I took out like €300 and that's like 100,000 huffs and that's a little excessive for 48 hours.
But you know what? It's okay. We can exchange it back.
You live, you learn.
But it's just funny because I think it's $250 for one huff. No, one huff for $250. So basically
250 huffs for
$1
€1 or dollar.
For $1.
Okay.
So anyway, it's a good conversion for us, but paying for stuff, we're like, I don't even know how much that was. So whatever, we're rolling with it. We're gonna hit up some of the major touristy areas, but I'm super excited. This city is so gorgeous, especially with like the Danube. I can't wait to go to like...
Also, the weather's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's really hot right now, but it's breezy, so it's manageable, but stay tuned. House of Terror, which sounds really aggressive, but
I mean, it was.
It was,
but it was great.
Yeah, it's
totally
definitely worth going to. It's a museum that's, what is it, dedicated to...
It's dedicated to like the occupation of Budapest by the Nazis and the Soviets.
So basically the Nazi party when they were in Budapest was, there was a small little dog altercation. So basically when the Nazi party was in Budapest, their headquarters was where the House of Terror currently is. And then what's actually really interesting about Budapest is there was never a break in between World War II and the Soviet reign. So basically the Nazis held off Budapest from the Soviets, which I didn't know, and the Soviets ended up taking over Budapest. So there was a continuous reign of terror, which
and it was just bad for a long time.
Exactly. So then once the Soviets took over, the Soviets went to the same place where the Nazi party headquarters was, so which is why there's this museum dedicated to both the Nazi and Soviet party. What are you looking at?
It's Isabella Street!
We're going on a boat tour pretty. Oh my gosh.
You can see the giant hill and like the statue that's up there. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty.
We're gonna find out tomorrow. We're gonna go.
Fantastic.
We were all a little bummed though because we were gonna take a little photo walk, a little night walk, but the bus we were supposed to get on stopped running at 8, even though we thought it ran all night.
Even though the day bus stops at 6.
We don't
And
even
then the
know.
night bus goes from 6 to 8, I guess.
But our ticket also got us on a night cruise, so
So that's good.
yeah. We're super excited. This is gorgeous. I don't know if this is how fast we're going the whole time. We're not really moving, but regardless,
We are cruising.
it's really pretty. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. We just saw their Parliament building up close with the lights on at night, and
It's beautiful. It makes ours look horrible.
we don't have a Parliament, I see.
Okay, our House and Senate meetings look horrible compared to this.
This is so pretty though. Guys.
It's so pretty.
I just want to know how long it took them to make that, to be totally honest with everyone here. And who was the architecture? Who was the architect who was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this really tentacly.
I've never
That's
used
what
that
I want
word
to
in
know.
a normal sense.
And I'll never use it again. It's our second day in Budapest. We just got breakfast and everything, and now we are climbing our way to the top of the Citadel, and the views up here are amazing. Oh my goodness. Except for the fact that it is a bit rainy today, so therefore it's a little bit foggy, so we might come back up here tomorrow morning before our plane, but either way, this is gorgeous. If you come to Budapest, you have to come to the Citadel, even if you're going just for the views. It's completely worth it. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, we're loving it up here. I just got strawberry juice from this cute Hungarian market, and I don't know how I feel about it because it's really sweet.
It's very sweet. It's good though.
It's good.
It's very sweet.
I've always wondered why strawberry juice is not a thing. I think I now know why it's not a common trend, but I still think it's nice to have every once in a while. But this trip is... Thanks, Hungry! But yeah, we just bought some little paprikas in jars, so that's where our day has gone since it's raining. But yeah, strawberry juice for the win, Hungry. Budapest. It's raining really hard. It wasn't in the forecast, so oh no.
But we at least have ponchos.
We're about to ride the funicular, and my favorite part is that it's called a funicular. But we're taking the funicular up to storm the castle. Dracula, who apparently is a real person, and Izzy and Madison are about to do the Maze of Darkness.
If you don't hear from us, we died.
Catherine's doing it too.
Oh, I am 100% not doing it. Oh my god, dear Lord, no. I'm scared we haven't even gotten in.
But Catherine, you're gonna be by yourself. Come on, it'll be fun. It's all of us. Let's go.
I'm not going. Wait, you're right. I'm scared. Guys. Oh.
You're gonna be fine. Please use your phone light.
How long is this? I don't want to. Okay. What is that noise?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, just follow the thing.
so we just got out of the Budapest labyrinth.
We made it out alive.
And it needs to
Barely.
It needs to be said because that was so frightening.
It wasn't that bad. No, it was
Yana
very
loved it.
frightening.
It was Yana's idea and she loved it, so that's all that matters. So she's happy, we're all happy. But like,
It was a great experience.
I don't know if I would ever need to do that again in my
Never.
lifetime, ever.
No, it's like a one-time thing.
We learned that Dracula is real though.
Dracula is real, but the thing is, I was really scared. I don't like damp, dark stone dwellings, so if you do, check it out. If not, maybe just get an ice cream going. That was not about that labyrinth. Guys, I can't get over how magical Budapest is. Look at this thing. Look at it. I'm in love. It's our final day in Budapest, so we decided to come back to this gorgeous view.
Look how pretty.
It's so pretty. We were here yesterday, but because it was so rainy and foggy, we like literally couldn't see anything, and so we decided to come back for our flight today just because
The skies are beautiful blue.
and it's so gorgeous. I'm glad we did it. Oh my god. So we're in the historic section of Budapest where back in the day, it used to be like Buda and Pest, or like Pest, as I think we're supposed to be saying it. And then the Danube separated both of them, but then it became one giant entity of Budapest. But what's interesting is all of Buda is very historic, and there's like the castles and like little fishermen something or other that we always forget what it is.
Bastillion?
But there's no, it's B-A-T-I-O-N, so like Bation. Anyway, there's that, and then there's this Liberty statue, and then it looks out over all of Pest, which is so cool because we're on a giant mountain. And then, big bus!
We found a bus!
And then after that, you have all of Pest, which is more urban, industrialized area, so it's kind of a win-win. But I think I like the Buda side more, the more historic castle district. So overall, you gotta see it all, but I think Buda's my favorite. And that's it for Budapest. See you next time.